What an occasion, Sunday the 9th of October 1994, as crowds decked in green and white and blue and gold, having made their way by Lahal, Mount Trincherton Fines into Páirc na Gael Skeeton to see the West Junior A football final contested by Gerald Griffins and St. Senans. This is the most sought-after title in every junior player's dreams, and today is no exception. Gerald Griffins reached the final, having received a walkover from St. Kieran's and defeats of Ballysteen and Monaghan. They are currently West Junior League champions. St. Senans entered through the losers group, having lost to Drumbradford after a replay and defeats over a Dare and a Tay. The sun spills down on a well-manicured pitch as the stiff warm breeze blows towards the town goal. Supporters, dressed in summer-like clothes, engage in a friendly banter which has developed through the West finals of 81 and 86, when Gerald Griffins suffered defeats at the hands of today's opposition. But the Gerald Griffins men have risen again, and today, under the chairmanship of Ned O'Connor, we hope to bridge the 53-year wait. Although our juniors have won county and West League and our underage have excelled in the last decade, we have to go back to 1941 to record our last championship victory, when the men in green and white, under the name of Ballyhale, defeated South Liberties after a replay on a scoreline of 3-4 to 2-3. Alas, most of that team are no longer with us, but their spirit is here as they look down from the stand in the sky. Three of that team are hale and hearty: Colm O'Shaughnessy, Con Taylor and Michal Curtin, whose son Gerard plays today at left corner back. Lahal won the title in 1927, and we salute Vincent O'Shaughnessy, who was a survivor from that team. They defeated Doon by a goal to no score, and Father Sweeney, who is now our curate, is a native of Doon and is here today to cheer on Gerald Griffins. Before that, the club took the name of the Brother Shears, and they also captured many titles. The name Gerald Griffins was not adapted until into the 40s and was called after the famous poet of that name. Will the name Gerald Griffins be printed on the cup after this final, or will the Saints continue their hoodoo over them? That question will be answered in over an hour. Fines are playing with the breeze. And I will now hand you over to our match commentator, Pete Noonan.
Agus ball here go there recorder, and welcome here to the Páirc na Gael Skeeton for this eagerly awaited West Junior Football A final between St. Senans and Gerald Griffins. Referee looking for the ball. And then the game was on. The referee stole it for hours there whenever it started the game. Straight around the field of the field. Thomas Knoxy, he's fouled, that's a free. Drives a long ball out to this side of the field. Testing players going for it. Kevin Roach has it, passes it out to John O'Donnell. Going through, he's fouled in possession. It's another free to St. Senans. Kick off his hand. It's a dangerous ball. Straight in. Paddy Gamrose out the field. Clears it out. Cuts it out to Patsy Quinlivan. Patsy Quinlivan looks up, finds Damien Reedy, finds his man. Away he comes, toe the hand, up the field. He's out to my command, gets it go, toe the hand, and he's keeping goal, and he's pulled down, it's a free in. A free in. Gerald Griffins playing against a strong breeze in this opening half. My command, standing over the ball. Walking back. Up he comes and kicks it. That's a great kick into the goals. And it's held inside, well held inside. And it's out, is clear down the field. Out to Damien Reedy in position. Damien looks up. Finds the man. It loses. He loses it. There's an injury there to the player. He's down. He'll be all right. Tense start from both teams. Very tense in the opening few minutes of the game. Free taken. Hand in the shoulder, it's a free against Senans. Joe Rhodes to take it. Here he comes with his kick. Down to John Milan. Finds Mike Coman out the field. Mike looks up, kicks a good ball down. Out to David Hayes. He's pushed in the back, gets away with it. Still has position. Goes toe the hand up the field. That's a free in, that's a free in. Gerald Lynch foul there, pushed in the back. The referee calls him back to where the foul was committed. Down to David Hayes, in position. Transferred it back to Donny Mulligan. He's going to toe the hand. Takes the man in. That's a bad ball in. Down to Thomas Knox-Sheehy. Drives down the field. He's still in position. Gives it across the field to Damien Maloney. Damien, a long ball in. Into the full forward. That's Dennis Reedy. Goes down and picks it up. Looks up. Finds the man out. Finds his brother Damien. Goes toe the hand up the left hand side of the field. Still in position. Slips. Brings that ball into John Milan. Drives that ball up the field into Martin Dalton in position. Lays it off to David Hayes. David Hayes heading through, and is that the first goal of the game, and that's over the bar. That's the great score from David Hayes. The opening point after 3 minutes of the game. Alan Sheehy with the kick out. Here he comes. Damien in position. Damien Reedy, toe the hand. He's 35 yards out. He's still going, left and right. He's still going. Takes a shot and puts it high and puts it over the bar. That's a great score from Damien Reedy. That's a good start from Gerald Griffins, playing into strong breeze. Score 2 points to 0. Alan Sheehy with the kick out. Here he comes. Out the field it goes. No one goes for it. John Milan, the half back line. Oh, he puts that ball and goes astray. He goes back to his rivet. It's down. Senans is on the attack. Still in position. He throws that ball out. Morris O'Mahony in position. He goes toe the hand. He's 35. He's 40 yards out. Takes a kick. Takes a long kick, and it's gone high and it's gone wide. Sean Behan placing the ball for the kick out. Standing back. And here he comes with the kick out. 50 yards out the field. Up goes John Milan. Breaks it down. It's gone out of the line. It's gone out of the line. It's a line ball to Gerald Griffins, says the linesman. But he changed his decision and gives it to Senans. Damien Maloney with the sideline ball. It's high. And it's gone wide. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. Sean Behan with the kick out. That's a good kick against the wind. 60 yards out the field. Up goes Michael Mann. Brings that ball down cleanly and delivers it over to the far side of the field. It's gone out of the line. It's gone out of the line for the line ball. A line ball to Senans. A line ball to Gerald Griffins.
Come on.
That's kicked straight into the corner. Out to Dennis Reedy, or Damien Reedy, kicks a left-footed ball over to the field. A full forward, Gerald Lynch. Has in position, keeps going, still going, kicks a ball into the middle of the field. And out comes John Dapper Welch, in position. Gives a neat ball into David Hayes. David Hayes trying throw, and he's pulled down. It's a penalty, It's a penalty, the referee pointing to the spot, it's a penalty. Oh, that was lovely play there from Gerald Griffins. And the result is a penalty. They're firing in all cylinders today. David Hayes is down injured in that tussle, and in that clash there, from that result, I have a penalty. It's a penalty. Martin Dalton places the ball and he steps back. The score at the moment, the Gerald Griffins 2 points, then Senans no score. And he sends it wide, that's a bad loss, bad miss from Martin. He sends it wide. Now, will that small fine or send Senans into more action, or will it really get Gerald Griffins more than... Alan Sheehy with the kick out from the edge of the square. Here he comes. Up he comes with the breeze. Damien falls down to... That ball is... Down Patrick Quinn when it slips. Patrick Quinlan throws that ball away and the referee penalises him another 5 yards or 15 yards down the field.
Come on now, set it down again now, Johnny. Great cover, Johnny. Good tack, Johnny. Set it down again, come on.
Emmett Lewis with this free. About 45, 47 metres out from the goals. He drives it high. That's a great ball into the square. Up goes Patrick Albrose. Well held inside in the square. Under that bar. Well caught and well held by the full-back is Patrick Albrose. And he's fouled in position. It's a free out. Sean Behan with the free.
Come on now, jump again. Come on now, Jamie.
Sean Behan with the free. Out to this side of the field. Damien rising up. He's fouled and it's a free.
Away, that.
That's a quick free out to Donny Mulligan. He goes, turns his man, throw the hand up the field. He's still going, left, right, he's still going. Twisting and turning his man. He's looking for the man. He picks him out to John Mullane. Plays that ball out. John takes his eye off it. Over to the stands on the other side of the field. Passes it out to Val Mullane. Val Mullane looks up, keeps going. He's fouled in possession. Oh, hits a free. He won't. Overplaying the ball. It's a free out to Senans. Gives a low ball down the field. Patrick Quinneman goes for it. Out comes Thomas Hannigan. And drives it down the field, down to Michael Mann. He puts that ball into David Hayes. That's a free in to David Hayes. Gives that ball in out to Val Mullane. He's thrown the hand. He's tackled. He's taken out of his hand. It comes to Gerald Lynch. Comes back to Donny Mulligan. Oh, that's a great score. That's a buy ball. It's got over the ball. On the score. It's Gerald Griffins 3 points and Senans no score. Oh, a fine kick in right on him Mulligan. Fine point. Here comes Alan Sheehy with the kick out. Drives it down the field. Up goes John Malan. Holds that ball. Brings it down. And it gets his free. Gets his free. John decides to leave the ball and Mike will come out to take this free, roughly from 46, 47 metres out from the goals, facing into a strong breeze. Mike places his ball, standing back. Here he comes. Drives a fine kick. Out it goes. Martin O'Donnell in position. Into Gerald Lynch. Gerald Lynch, he's pulled down, he's pulled down. Tony Mulligan, take this free. Standing back. Wind. Moved that ball. Here asked the referee for permission to replace it, which is granted. And here he comes. Here comes Downey. Walking up. Hips it. It's gone high and it's gone over the bar. It's gone over the bar. Gerald Griffins, 4 points. Senans, no score.
Number is doing it.
11. And Senans making a substitute. And then Sheehy with the kick out. Here he comes. Hot by Shane Maloney, locked down there by that ball, and out comes Damien Reedy, Dennis Reedy. Goes down, picks up his ball. Out to his brother Damien. Damien, toe the hand, looking up, finds a man, out the field it goes, into David Hayes, in position, straight through. Gives it out to Donny Mulligan. Donny is 35 yards out, he's going, he's still going, he ships the heavy challenge, there. That's a free in. That's a free in. Gerald Cotton placing his ball. The right side of the field, it's suits a left-footed player. Gerald scored some nice points the last day in the semi-final. Here he comes. And it's gone high and it's gone over the bar. That's Gerald Griffins, 5 points, and Senans no score. Mike.
Come on, keep it up again.
Gerald Griffins firing on all cylinders. Here's Alan Sheehy with the kick out. Out the field it goes. Mike Coman rises up. Down it comes. Breaks it down the middle of the field. Finds man still in position. Finds man still in position.
16 minutes left.
It's a free again here. That's the stand. Finds take it. Pass. A quick free down the field. Sensin is still in position, drives a long ball. Drives a long ball in. I think that'll hop out wide. No, he kept it in possession, he kept out by the corner. He rounds his man, he rounds the man again. He's gone in across, still going. He's pulled down just outside the square at the 21-yard line, 21-yard free.
John! On the line! John O'Donnell!
Will the boys move back, yeah?
20 metres free. Little to the left of the goal. Here he comes. Is he going to open the scoring for Senans? He puts it wide across the goal, and it goes wide, and the score remains. Gerald Griffins 5 points, Senans no score. After about 15 minutes play in the first half. Gerald Griffins playing against a strong wind, leading.
That's a strong base. It's a start.
Hi, boys.
Wait, is it? Huh? Anyone want? Not it.
Sean Behan places the ball for the kick out. Here he comes. Sean with the kick out. That's a fine kick out against the breeze. That's punched. Punched down the field again. Senans on the attack. Oh, yes, sends in a little ball in across, and it comes off the crossbar and over the bar. And that's the first goal again for the Saints. The first goal again after about 17 minutes of play.
Watching the break. Come on, you lads. Cover up the red flag.
Sean Behan again with the kick out.
Come on, Damien, get into it. Come on.
Here he comes with the kick out to this side of the field. Patrick Noonan is rising. That's held by Damien Reedy. Damien dances his way around the field. He's fouled in possession, gets a free. Patrick Noonan takes the free to Patrick Noonan out into the Jaffer Welsh. Jaffer gets a half shoulder out the field. He gets a half shoulder out. He's still in position. Puts it back to Cahill down the field. Into Damien Maloney. Still in position. Still in position. Out he'll go. Into John O'Donnell. Gives a pass back, and Damien into Michael Mann. Michael Turn. Tony Mulligan finds position. He gathers that ball and he goes toe to hand up the field. He goes toe to hand. He's still in position. He's still there in position. Out to Patrick Noonan. Brings that ball out. Swings that ball out the wing. Out to Martin Dalton. He's still in position. He wrongs his man. He turns. He faces in. Gives the ball into Gerald Lynch. Into Van Milan. He turns. He sends it low. Out comes the keeper. He gathers it. Keeper gathers it and drives it out to the far side of the field. Drives it out to the far side of the field. John Milan gathers that ball. Gives it back. And that's a free. That's a free in.
Set them again.
That's a free in. Donny Mulligan to take the free. He's about 13 metres out from the goals on the left hand side of the field. Donny, here he comes, walking up. Takes his kick in. Corner back comes over it, still in position, half blocked down, comes back out to Donny Mulligan. He's tripped till he's free again, roughly from the same position as he took the last one. Here comes Donny. Walking up, that looks better, but it's gone wide. It's gone to the left and it's gone wide, and the score remains Gerald Griffins 5 points and Senans 1. After approximately 20 minutes of play.
Come on, Damien, come on, boy. Keep it going. One tapper.
Here, Alan Sheehy with the kick out. It's a linesman's ball. A linesman's ball. And still is the linesman to throw it in. Down to Val Milan. Val looks up, gives a low ball in across the field. A low ball into David Hayes. He's fouled in front of the goals. Gives a quick free into Gerald Lynch. He's fouled, it's another penalty. It's another penalty for Gerald Griffins. Oh, that was quick thinking. Very quick thinking there with David Hayes. Put that quick free into Gerald Lynch and he was rounded, brought to the ground. And it's Downey Mulligan with the penalty. Downey Mulligan with his kick. Here he comes. Over the bar. He puts it high and it's over the bar. And the score now, Gerald Griffins 6 points, Senans 1.
Thomas, centre forward. Come on again, come on, David.
Here's Alan Sheehy with the kick out. Out it goes to Seamus Maroney. Well caught. He goes toe the hand down the field. Michael Mann chasing after him. He gives that ball in inside. Adrian Lane in position. Still in position. Still in position. Gives it out the field. Michael Mann gets it handed, brings it further out the field. John O'Donnell takes the shot, it's high and it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. Senans is missing a lot of chances in this first half.
Come on, old fat, keep it going. Come on, come on.
Sean Behan with the kick out from the small parallelogram. Here he comes with the kick. It's a good kick out against the wind. Up their eyes for it. The ball breaks in the middle of the field. John Milan tigerishly goes in for it. Goes down in the ball. He's pushed out over the line. It's a free. That's a free. Gives a long ball down the field. That's another free for against David Hayes. Takes the quick free down the field. It goes. Breaks into Martin Dalton. Martin Dalton. Still going. Pushed in the back. He's still in position. Still in position. Gets in his kick. Across it comes to Van Milan. As a out breaks out to Gerald Lynch. Gerald Lynch down position. Still going across the goals. Takes his shot. And it's gone wide. Takes a shot and it's gone wide. And the score still remains Gerald Griffins 6 points, Senans 1. Alan Sheehy with the kick out. That's a free against a free for Gerald Griffins.
Jesus Christ, Damien could have been a drive into the ball.
It's a free for Senans after that shot free from Damien Reedy with the sprayer. Referee holding up play at the moment, the man tying his laces. Blows his whistle. Here he comes. That's the low ball across the field into Morris O'Mahony. Morris O'Mahony looks up. Morris O'Mahony looks up, gives that ball in. Into, that's kicked high, and it's gone over the ball. That's kicked high and it's gone over the bar. That's the second point for Senans. And the score now is Senans 2, Gerald Griffins 6.
Watching that left leg. There's only one.
Sean Behan places his ball for the kick out. Here he comes. Drives it out the field. Mike Command in position, loses that ball. That's out again, and it's gone high, and that's another point. Gone straight out from the kick out. Right from the kick out, that's gone high and gone over the wall. And now with the score is Gerald Griffins 6, Senans 3. Here comes Sean Behan over the kick out. Up the right straight, falls down to Dennis Reedy. Dennis throws it into Mike Command. Mike Command in position, gives a long left-footed ball up the field, drives it up the field, falls down to David Hayes, into Downey Mulligan. Downey Mulligan in position, gives the ball up it goes. Finds in position, half blocked down. Up goes John Mallan on Mike Command. Oh, that was well fielded and well held. That ball into David Hayes, it goes. Gives it into David Hayes, gives it out to Downey Mulligan. Down the hand, out to Val Mallan. Still in position, that ball goes out, and who is it underneath the dapper? That is scrappy play up there at the moment. That comes out, Damien Reedy now gets the ball. Fine, into John Mallan. John Mallan puts that ball into Downey Mulligan. Still in possession, he goes down the hand, 21 yards out, and it's over the bar. Downey Mulligan, the scorer. And now the score reads at the moment, Senans 3, Gerald Griffins 7. Alan Sheehy with the kick out. Up it goes. Up goes David Hayes. Brings that ball down. Goes toe to hand. Hayes through the middle of the field. He's still going. Gives that ball in. It's a free in, and off the ball incident. That's a free in. Downey Mulligan was fouled in, going through there. Decides to take this ball off his hand. Kicks it high and it's gone wide. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. The score still is 7 points in favour of Gerald Griffin, 7 points to 3. Alan Sheehy with the kick out. Here he comes. That's the half-time whistle. The referee blows the half-time whistle. And the score at half-time is Gerald Griffin 7, Senans 3. Right?
No, I'm still a bit under pressure like and we are right.
Referee getting ready to throw in the ball again. For the start of the second half, our Gerald Griffins 30 minutes away from history making. 30 minutes away from their first championship in 53 years, or is it St. Senans that's going to take the laurels?
I try not to, I do my best.
The referee bending down, the ball is in and the game is on. and up they go. There's it down to Brad, Damien Reedy. Damien in possession, gets up, drives a long ball around into the corner. Down towards Martin Dalton. Out Martin comes, gives that ball inside to David Hayes. This looks promising. Oh, David, that's a free in. That's a free in, just as he was fouled. Fouled just as he was kicking the ball. David just fouled. Gerald Griffins tapping off. Again, the second half, very, very determined to bring home this championship for the first time in 53 years. Damien, Donny Mulligan to take the free. Here he comes. Up he comes and taps it high and taps it over the ball. And now with 2 minutes or a minute and a half in the start of the second half, into the second half, and the score leads Gerald Griffins 8 points, Senans 3.
Keep fighting, man.
Is this going to be the day? Is it going to be the day of all days? And then she, with the kick out he goes. Up goes my command. Right into Damien Reedy. Seems to be foul. He's still in position. Damien, toe the hand. Gives that ball back and puts the high ball. Down to David here. Back into Damien. Damien still goes for it. Puts that ball into the corner. On to Martin Dalton. Martin Dalton in position. Martin Dalton gives the ball in. It hops inside the player. And the goalie gets his finger set. It comes out. He's out. Still in position. And he comes out the field. That ball breaking down to my command. My command gives it up.
Come on, Dennis, Reedy.
Dennis Reedy in position. Gives a long ball down the field to Gerald Lynch. He's overplayed the ball. He overplayed the ball. It's a free out. Dennis Reedy gets that ball down to his brother Damien. Damien transfers that ball into David Hayes. David Hayes is fouled.
Come on, Johnny. Donny.
Right, come on. This is the ball for the free. Mike steadying himself. Here he comes. Takes his kick and is calling in. Is it calling enough? It's gone high, but it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. It's gone wide, and the score still remains Gerald Griffins 8, Senans 3. About 5 minutes gone in the first half. Alan Sheehy with the kick out. Here's Alan. No, he asked the referee's permission to place it. That's a strange decision from the referee. That's well caught by David. Gives a long ball into Mulligan. Gives it back to Damien. Damien is going through onto his left leg. Puts it in. Martin Dalton goes down it, falls down to David Hayes. David throws the hand. Turns and it overplays the ball. It's a free out. It's a free out to Senans. Joey Road. Here's a long ball up the field. The wind catches that ball. Down it comes. Still with Senans. A low ball into the breeze. Finds the man above. Down goes Tom Hennigan and comes out, loses the ball. That's a free in, that's a free in to Gerald Griffins, that's a free in to Senans.
Shane, switch with Damien.
Free in to Senans. Then he comes with the free, drops it in around the house. It's fisted on. It's fisted on again. Up goes Gerald Lynch. That's Dennis Reedy. Clears that ball and drives it out to the far side of the field. Taken by Senans. He's still in position. That's still in position. He's fouled in position. It's a free in. Gives a quick free into Damien Maroney. Front of the goals. Drives that ball in. In it goes, it's a hot ball, says the referee. And now it's a free out to Gerald Griffins. The score, Senans 3, Gerald Griffins 8.
5 minutes, man.
But about 6 minutes gone in the game. Sean Behan with the free. That's a long ball. That'll travel with the wind. Up they go for it. Up, down comes that go. Down in Mulligan in position. He's fouled. It's a quick ball to Senans. Out he comes out the field. And play on very scrappy at the moment. Play on very scrappy. Lot of fouls. It's a free now to Senans. Here it comes. That's a long ball. Down it goes and over the side, kicked in, it's gone over the bar, to Senans, and the score is Gerald Griffins 8, Senans 4. This game is not over yet, by any means. Sean Behan placing the ball for the kick out. There goes Sean with the kick out. Up goes my command. The ball gathered by Joey Roach. Up it goes again. Good ball in. Ball broke, scrappy around the field. Senans player gets in the ball, past the face of the goals. Patrick Ambrose catches it and drives it out the field. That ball had travelled down with the wind, broke down to Gerald Lynch. Gerald Lynch is travelling, he's down the hand, he's on the 50-yard line. He's still going, he's brought to the ground. The referee plays on, out to Martin O'Donoghue. He kicks it high and it's gone wide. It's gone to the left and it's gone wide. But yeah, Gerald Griffins substitution, making a substitution. Andrew Milan for Balmalan. They are not related. I might have the same surname, but they're not related. Out the ball comes out the field. The ball down to John Wibbs. Down to the dapper. He kicks it into the corner on for Martin Darden. Corner back goes across. Fisted out the field. Kicks the bad kick out to Damien Reedy. Damien. It takes a long, long kick and it's gone to the left and it's gone wide. It's gone wide.
Come on, lads, turn it up now. Watch it up now, David.
And then she with the kick out. Here it comes. Andrew Milan catches that ball. Drops into the square, the goalkeeper comes out, he falls, and out it breaks to Downey Cartney. It's a hot ball, it's a hot ball, it's a hot ball.
Back down, lads.
It's a free in to Senans, or a free in to Gerald Griffins. It's left hand side of the field. Only one again, facing his ball. Here comes Downey. Drives it in, that's a great ball. Off to the goals, it's held inside, and out it comes at Senans. Throw the hand out the field. Gives that ball out. Who's in position? Damien Reedy. Gives Reedy his brother Dennis. Dennis a long ball in. It's hops, it goes hops, and it goes harmlessly out the in-line, and it's gone wide. Ballyhale, fighting under pressure, but not getting the scores. Kick out to the middle of the field. Up goes Damien Reedy, into Downey Mulligan. He's 25 yards out, he takes the shot, it's inside, it hops into the square, it bounces across the square, and it goes wide. Ballyhale have the chances. Ballyhale and up, but missing chances. Alan Sheehy again with the kick out. Drives it out the field. Out comes to Downey Mulligan. Kicks it high, catches it, and it's gone to the left, it's gone to the right, and it's gone wide again. It's gone wide again. It's a ball into the Daffer. Daffer takes the shot. It's gone high and it's gone over the bar. A point for Gerald Griffins. By the John the Daffer Welsh in the 15 minutes. 10th place there lead. Gerald Griffins 9 points, Senans 4. Alan Sheehy with the kick out to the middle of the field. Up they go for it. Broken down. It's a free there in the middle of the field. The referee having a chat with my command at him, take hold things down. That's a free to Gerald Griffins. Hopped in earnestly in front of my command. Broken down. Well played by my command. David Hayes gathers that ball. Throws it out to Damien. Passes that ball over to John the Daffer Welsh. Drives it down to the corner to full forward Gerald Lynch in possession. Throw the hand. Settles down. Trying to launch his man, which he's doing. Loses possession. And the ball cleared out the field again. Go! My command in possession. Takes a long kick and that's gone high and that's gone over the bar. Come 50 yards out the field. That's the one maybe that would lift it in. Fourteen and a half minutes gone in the game, and that's the fabulous point for my command. Alan Sheehy with the kick out. Here he comes. Up they go for it. Broken down by Damien. They drive that ball off the field. It's a free to Gerald Griffins. Takes his kick out. Still in position. Goes up the shoulder. To the right hand. Gerald cut and facing him.
Don't go too fast.
Puts the ball into the middle. Still in position. Throw that ball out. Into the corner it goes. Kicks across the goal and Patrick Hunneman gathers inside. Gathers safely out into the middle of the field. And the ball in again. Senans is on the attack now. Damien Maloney passes inside to the corner. Kicks it high and it's gone across the goal. It's not gone wide yet. It's gone wide, it's gone wide.
David, go in on again. Watch the back, what did you David?
Sean Behan with the kick out. Gerald Griffins leading 10 points to 4. Here it comes, down to John Malan. John Malan gathers that ball, drives it down the field. Down to David Hayes. Down to David Hayes, he goes down for it. David overplays the ball, David overplays it. That's it. That's a bit hitting off there. Up there, it's a hot ball.
Away, David! David, come in, lad. David, what are you doing out there? Out over the line!
Senans is in position. She's brought down. It's a free in to Senans. Takes the quick free in.
Pick him up, Dad. Pick him up.
Puts that ball. That's brought down inside. Senans is still in position. Takes a left-footed shot and it goes to the left and it goes wide. It goes to the left and it goes wide.
Minutes, almost 18 minutes.
19 minutes gone in the game. Gerald Griffins.
17 minutes.
10 points. Senans 4. Sean Behan with the kick out. Here he comes. Drives it high. 60 yards out the field. And the goal unchallenged. Falls it down to Downey. Downey Mulligan takes goes toe to hand. Still toe to hand. And brought down. Lovely high tackle. That's the dangerous high tackle down the field. Only there was travelling in some speed and brought down there with a very high charge. Tony is up his shoulder. His shoulder is, but hopefully he'll recover. Now Donny Mulligan is going to kick this free himself. He's 45 metres out with the wind behind him. It's high, it's gone to the left, gone over the wall, it's gone over the wall. That's a great score again from Donny Mulligan. Kick out, up goes by Command, catches that ball under pressure, catches that ball. Passes that ball out to Patrick Hunneman, gives it away to David Hayes. David Hayes toward the hand, bounces his man, gives it back to Patrick Hunneman. Patsy lets it fall, goes and picks it up again. He's fouled in position, So free to Senans. A quick free across the field. Gives that ball out. Senan is still in position. A low ball up to the corner. Senan is still in position. A high ball. In it goes. Patrick Ambrose underneath it. Patrick drops the ball. Full forward, has it inside. He's still in position. Goes in man. Gets it. Low. Has to go! Has to go for Senan. He's on the back of the net. That's the substitute. He's on the end of the game, 2 minutes. He's on the end of the game and he's his first touch of the ball and he crashes into the back of the net. And the score now is St. Senans 1-4, Gerald Griffins 11 points. 10 minutes left in the game, and what a cliffhanger it's going to be. Sean Behan with the kick out. There it goes, out the field. Up goes Mike Command, catches that ball and drives it down the field. Down, Martin Dalton will go for this ball. In the corner, into Martin, touch it out the head. Martin takes a shot, into the goalie under pressure. He has it inside, hold that ball inside. Out he comes out the field. The ball goes over to Andrew Milan. Andrew Milan in position, he's fouled in position. Gerald Cotton making his way down from his cornerback position to take up this three. 10 minutes left in the game. St. Senans 1-4, Gerald Griffins 11 points. Gerald standing back, steadying himself. And here he comes. Then it's gone wide, it's gone to the right, and it's gone wide. It's gone wide. Alan Sheehy facing the ball for the kick out. The edge of a small parallelogram. Here he comes. Drives it out the field. Up they go for it. Breaks down to Joey Roach. He goes, hold a hand up the field. Three very hard men chasing him. He's pushed in the back. He's still in position. He's fouled in position, and it's a free in from the about. It's a free in as St. Senans. About 35 metres out.
Time is it?
A free in the St. Senans. Here he comes. It's high and it's gone over the bar. It's gone over the bar. And the score now is St. Senans 1-5, Gerald Griffins 11 points. About 8 minutes remaining.
Come on, lads, come on, you've let it slip.
Sean Behan with the kick out. Out he goes out the field. Breaks the St. Senans player. He's fouled in position. He's fouled in position. Gives that ball out. St. Senans in position. Joey Roach in position. Takes the kick in the field. Out comes to John Milan. Drives it out the field again. Into Joey Roach. Inside the St. Senans, that's blocked down there by that down in one again. She's still in position. He gives that ball out to John the Dapper Welsh. He gives the ball out to the Dapper. The Dapper gives up. No ball down the sideline. It's gone out. No, a skip and play by Gerald Lynch. A skip and play. It's a free in to Gerald Griffins. Gerald Lynch fouled in position. $55 minutes gone in the game, 5 minutes remaining. With the score, St. Senans 1-5, Gerald Griffins 11 points. And they make it 12 points. And Gerald Griffins hold out.
Who's back in the corner? Pull the man back! Pull the man back! Pull the man back, ready!
Gerald Griffin of Gerald Cotton to take this free. Up he steps. High. It's gone high and it's gone over the bar. That's another score for Gerald Griffins. Yes, he can make it 12. 4 points between them. 4 points between them with 4 minutes to go. Oh, here comes David Hayes. Goes up, brings it down, catches it, puts that ball inside to Damien Reedy. Damien takes the half, chips the half, now out to David Hayes. That kick is blocked down. Kick is blocked down. Senans have it out, possess it up, there come. Kicks a long ball, up the field it goes. Kicks a long ball. Broken down. Patrick Ambrose catches that ball. He's after really out from fullback, and that's a free from where the ball ends. It's about 35 yards out from the goal.
No, lads. No, lads.
There's 3 minutes left in the game. Gerald Cotton goes down again. The kick is free, placing his ball. Gerald Griffins 12, Senans 1-5. 4 points between it. 3 minutes left in the game. Here comes Gerald Cotton. Up he goes. Oh, and it's gone wide. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. David Hayes breaks that ball down to Martin Dawson. Gives that ball into Donny Mulligan. Donny Mulligan is charged and thrown. He's pulled down from in front of the square. He's pulled down from in front of the goals. They're 2 minutes away. They're 2 minutes away from the West Championship. Their first time since 1941. They're 2 minutes away from it. Gerald Griffins making a substitution. Gerald Lynch comes off. Pete Noonan. A great servant to the Gerald Griffins club down to the years, making his final appearance, I suppose. Donny Mulligan standing back from the ball. Walking up. Takes his kick. It's gone high and it's gone over the bar. And surely now, it is on its way. It is on its way back between the parishes of Laurel and Ballyhale. Surely now, Allen with the ball. Out it goes. Hot post, Patrick Ambrose. And then Damien goes down, collects that ball, gets his free. Puts that ball in. Patrick Ambrose in possession. Takes a kick and it goes harmlessly wide, but it doesn't matter at this stage. It doesn't matter at this stage of the game.
Come on, lads, lift it. Come on.
Oh, this will help a lot of the memories we suffered at the hands of Senans.
Come on, Damien.
Down through the years. Humiliating defeats, down through the years, 5 points. We suffered underhand. Damien really gathered his ball. He's going through, and he's fouled. If they may steady down the ball now, and just roll it out now. Let Tyne take his turn now. Donny Mulligan placing his free. This could be the last kick of the game. This is history today in the skating. It's long overdue by the banks of the Avon, this championship win. And Donny Mulligan, here he comes. It's high and it's gone over the bar, and that's another point for Gerald Griffins. That's another point for Gerald Griffins. And I see number 19 one on the field. Pete Noonan in for the dapper is coming off. It's only all a formality at this stage of the game. It's all the score. 4 Gerald Griffins, 14 points. St. Senans 1-5. Well taken by David. That's a free against a free for St. Senans. Player down the end of the field.
Oh, referee! Goodness. Referee!
Play up. The ball kicked out to this side of the field. Modest Mahoney in position. Throw the hand. Goes left, goes right. He's still going. Gives that ball in. He's fouled in position. A quick free. In it goes. And out comes Downey Mulligan. The outstanding man on the part today. Go left, goes right. Gives that ball in to Andrew Mullan. He passes it down to David Hayes. Passes the ball into David Hayes. David Hayes throw the hand. He takes so much out of it. David takes so much out of it. It's a free into Gerald Griffins. Quick free up the field.
Cover him up! Cover him up!
Kicks that ball high. John Mullan. They're back there like guarding that side of the field as if their life depends on it. There's Dennis Reedy. Drives that ball down the field. It goes out. Chris Noonan out after it. Pushes his man out. Just gone out over the line. Just gone out over the line. Puts that ball in. Patrick Ambrose goes down in his ball. Kicks it into the double. Finds Senans still in position. Still putting that ball up the field. Finds still in position. Goes left, he goes right. He walks into trouble. Passes that ball back. Robbed by David Hayes. Robbed by David Hayes. Gets back that ball again.
Come on, Thomas!
Senans still in position. Morris O'Mahony hurls that ball into the goals. Sean Behan comes out and gathers it. He loses it. He loses it. He loses it. He's still in possession. He's kicked out over the line. It's the line ball to Gerald Griffins. The ball, the game has gone into overtime about 3 minutes. It's the line ball. Gerald Cotton, and there it is! There it is! A historic and joyful occasion here today in the Sweden. Gerald Griffins are West champions for the first time since 1941. Oh, great scenes of great joy and relief. Scenes of great joy and relief.
Congratulations,
It's long deserved this win. Nice to meet you. This will be talked about for a long, long time. They're just spectators now milling into the corner from the corner of the field. They're milling into the field. Oh.
Get out of here, hold it. Hold it.
On behalf of the West Board lads, I'd first of all like to thank Askeaton for the use of their field. And to thank Noel O'Connor and his officials for doing an excellent job. And to congratulate both teams. And to thank all the teams. I'd like to thank all the teams and congratulate them who took part in the competition all the way up. This is the finest cup in the West Board for the finest competition that we have. And 53! I'd like to commiserate with Senans because next Sunday, 2 years I was here again when they lost a very tight game to Ballysteen. But it's very easy to understand the joy of Lohel and Ballyhahel and Gerald Griffins because they've been waiting a long, long time. But today, the 9th of October 1994, the 53-year wait is all over. You showed fantastic guts, determination and skill. And I wish you the very best of luck, and I think you can go all the way to win the county. And it now gives me great pleasure to present the cup to Martin Dawson, the captain.
I'd like to thank a few people, and I start with the chairman, Neil O'Connor. He's been there for the last few years. And secondly, a man that has been through us there for the last 2 years. He's a fines man. Since he's come to the club, he's given us great direction and leadership within the club committee itself and on the field. We thank him very much for bringing this to the I'd like to thank his selectors, Joe Herbert and Pam McKay, who were with him for the this year as well.
Your supporters!
And also, I'd like to thank another man. He's a member of the panel and he was played today. He has won West medals under 40, with the under 14, 16 and 18, and they were the backbone of our team. That man is Pete Noonan. Lastly, I'd like to thank, I suppose, the wives and girlfriends for all training down through the years and having around and things like that. Also, I'd like to give, what can I say about St. Senans? I know they're our rivals and all that, but when our turn has come and we showed good leadership in winning and all that, but I'd like to give them 3 hips. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Forgetting our gentlemen of Ballyhal, I'd like to congratulate the girls of Gerald Griffins today. And also to the people themselves, our supporters of Gerald Griffins for the last 50 years.
Hi, Dan.
Hello. Sinead, come over here. Come over here. Hey there.
When are you going?
4 chances there to get a pint.
What do you think this victory will mean to the parish, to the Gerald Griffins GAA club?
Up and coming, the young fellas, everyone will be playing football now. The very same as the most of this team has come up under 12, 14, you know what I said, Pete. The most of them, except a few boys that were there before that. And they said, keep coming.
Okay, Pat, thanks very much. Father Maximini, I want to ask you, welcome you to the skating today. I'm just wondering, maybe it was an awfully pity you didn't come around a lot sooner.
Well, I'm just very, very pleased to be here, and I want to congratulate the team, everybody that had anything to do with it, and even the whole community for supporting it. And I hope they go from success to success, and I'll be cheering them on at every game.
Thank you, Father. Donny Mulligan, you're a blow-in, as the man says, to the club. What do you think of the club today?
Brilliant.
And what do you think of today's performance?
Well, all I can say is I owed you one after what happened to Eamon Cregan and awfully, so.
Well, thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Pete. We'll see you again.
You've been brought in as coach to this team for the last 2 years. You have made a big impression. What do you think of today's game?
Pete, I suppose it was great to win it. It was a psychological barrier there with Gerald Griffins in West finals. They've been defeated so many times, and I think they played nice football, but we can do better, and you know, hopefully we're keeping that for further games in the county.
What do you think, Pat, this will mean to the Gerald Griffins GAA club?
Well, I suppose to the players themselves, it will mean an awful lot, and especially to underage players. It will give them the incentive to play more football, and it will bring more interest into the, you know, even though there is a lot of interest there at the moment in Ballyhale, and always has been. And it's sad that they have to go so far without winning. You know, 53 years is a long time, but I think we can only go from strength to strength.
Thanks, Pat. Thank you. Paddy Reedy, you had two sons involved today with the Gerald Griffins team, Damien and Dennis. What do you think of today's game?
Well, I thought in the first half they played very good open football. It was very attractive to watch from the sideline, and especially where the half-backs and midfield were so much on top, and the delivery of the ball from that area was very good. There was great distribution from that area, and it opened up the final backs, and our forwards were showing very well for the ball, and that was, I think, a very big contributing factor in winning the game. It was won and lost, I think, in the first 20 minutes, and I think that was the main reason why. Second half then, for a while, they lost their shape a little bit, but I noticed Pat Lane moving in a lot there and settling them down, and the last 20 minutes or so they were completely on top again. I know in that period Fines got a goal, but that was against the run of play.
Thanks, thanks, Paddy. Come on, just show us. Nathan, stay there a minute. Nathan, stay there 1 minute. Gerald Curtin, you've been a Gerald Griffins player now for a long time. What does this mean to you?
It means the world to me. It means everything to me. 53 years waiting, we never thought we'd do it. Emotion is taking over here now. I can't hardly speak to you. It's an unbelievable feeling for the parish to have waited so long. Unbelievable for the players and the supporters. We're going to have one hell of a night tonight and one hell of a week, and we're going to go on and win the county.
Thanks, Gerald. Joe Kelly. Come on. Joe Kelly, you've been involved with parish teams, with county teams, with West Board, with County Board. What do you think of the game today?
All right, talk away. Take that. Right, hold it. They were superior even against the wind from the very start, and maybe when Fines scored the goal you might see a sort of a comeback from Fines, but other than that they played great stuff, great football all through, and they went out very worthy winners on the day. It is years since we got that break, and it was great to get it.
53 years, Joe, is a long time to wait. Do you think it is a celebration now? We go. It should be extended fully for a long time.
It should be extended. It should be extended to the county now, and we shouldn't abuse our health for the next fortnight or 3 weeks. It should be.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you, Joe. here now the victorious captain, Martin Dalton. Martin, what does it feel like?
It really hadn't sank down into me yet, Peter. To lose one I know a lot about, but to win one, I don't know, it might be tomorrow morning or sometime like that. I may know something about winning a West. But it's great to come out as victors on the day anyway.
Why do you think this year you made the breakthrough in compared to other years?
Well, I thanked the man there after the day, and that man was your brother Pete Noonan. I think that he had brought a great young team up together through doing the 14s up to the minors, and he's right up to junior now. I think that was the big thing in Gerald Griffins today. They had a 15 and 18 strong mint there today that they could take off 2 or 3 players and put on 2 or 3 equally as good.
You reckon we should celebrate?
Definitely, we'll burn the bogs back there tonight.
Thank you very much, Martin. Chris Noonan, you have been involved with teams with the club for the last 20 years. You came in as a sub today. What do you think of the game and the result?
The result is fantastic, of course. The game, I'd say, was always from the word go. Fines briefly came into it maybe when they got the goal, and for a while it looked like they may peg back, but we played as a team, I think, and we were on top throughout, whereas Fines were playing more as trying to find the individual players and taking the ball on. But when we got moving, brought the ball out of the fence, worked it greatly up the field and took great scores. I think great combination by David Hayes and Donny Mulligan and Martin, and they really took us out of a halt on several occasions and tipped over the vital scores, you know.
What do you think this win will mean to the Gerald Griffins club?
Well, I suppose it took us so long to get a win. We've come here and been defeated so many times that we only know what defeat is like, and now that we know what victory is like, we can go on. I think it's a great bunch of level-headed young and old on the team, and sideline mentors and the whole lot, and I think that I could go on and win a couple more if they stay together.
Thank you. Here is Jimmy Reedy, our parish next door at Lynn. He's involved with the Lynn GAA club for a long time, also involved with the giant clubs when they're playing in the football. Jimmy, what do you think of today's game?
Well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate Ballyhahel on a great victory today, a well-deserved victory. They were undoubtedly the better team today, and for a number of years Ballyhahel have been in hard luck, and it's nice to see for a change that they won a West Limerick title. And I wish them the very, very best of luck in the remainder of the competition, and I hope they win out the county championship.
Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks very much. Pete Noonan, you have been goalie in this team for the last, going back I don't know how many years. What do you think of this win? What do you think of today? What does it all boil down to for a finish?
Marvellous. Today is a marvellous day for our club, for Gerald Griffins Club. Marvellous for the boys. As previous speakers have said, we've been defeated before in finals, but today makes up for it all. Makes up for a lot of the anguish anyway, and hopefully now we can go on and win the county title.
Do you think, like, if it was Senans have defeated this club in finals in 2 years, in different, for 2 years in a row, in different times, do you think, like, playing Senans again today, that there was an extra urgency about the player today from Gerald Griffins?
Well, maybe so, but I think the fact that it was a final and most of them were a new crop of young lads new to junior football. They were eager, they were hungry as well, and I don't know, if it was Tay or whoever they met today, I think we were still going to be the winners. It was a great game.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Neely Clifford, been involved, been around, been here, always wanted, always in the right place, always willing and able to carry a can or carry a bag or carry a jersey. Neely, what do you think of this game today?
Very good game, Pete. We knew when we got in at half time that we gone in the first half that we had them. But you can never judge fines, because they always can come back at us at any stage. They came back to us in 86 in England. They beat us by a point. But I think when they got in there to the last, they got started there in the second half, I knew that we had them. The boys played very well now, all through now. You couldn't pick out any bad one now. Donny Mulligan, David Hayes, Damon Reedy, from the goalie out. Very good. We were a long time waiting for it, so it's back now and we hope to hold it back.
It was a confident display so by our club and by our team on the day.
It was, yeah.
Thanks, Neely.
Thank you.
Questions? Shawnee Dalton, your brother Martin, former player with the club, former inter-county player. What do you think of the game today?
I thought that all the players in the 15 positions, I thought they all played very well. They all clicked in the day and all gave their best. There's some fantastic footballers there, and I think we have a great future with most of the team.
This win was a long time coming. Fully deserved, do you think?
All fully deserved. Is it 43 years or whatever we're waiting for it? Times in the past we went close, but I think that team we put out today is as good as a team as we ever put out, and they richly deserve to win. So hopefully we will keep winning and maybe go to senior grade at some stage.
Thanks, Shawnee.
Well, I'm on top of the world. It's a great success. I didn't see a whole lot of it now because I was excited and everything. But I can't say what is great having won after 53 years. I'm delighted and I'm in my top of the wheel now. But I joined 4 years ago and it was my whole ambition to bring it off. And I'm delighted today to have brought it off. And I bring it off in glory and I thank everyone for it. 4 years ago it was tough enough on us. We looked down and out at times. We carried on and on and on and we have failed so many times and we should have won. And there was trouble with us and everything like that. But we're delighted tonight. It's the day we're going to have our glory of this. And I think it won't be forgotten for a long time. And I'd like to thank the selectors and the committee, and not to forget the players of the past, the other lads who kept the flag flying and got no results often of it, but they were great men. And now I must thank our coach. He came into our club two years ago, and in troubled times, and he brought the team together again. And I think that only for him, we'll hardly be there tonight anyway. He put a lot of effort into it, he brought the players to where they should be, and I know well they didn't let him down, and that's what we wanted today, and they didn't let anyone down. And I'd like to thank little Gerald and Leah Starton for all the help she done all the year for the team to keep them going. I'd like to thank all the supporters, both present and past. And I know there's some who have gone to their rest who would dearly love to be here this evening and to see this cup going back to the West.
Well, I'm the happiest man here in the skating here this evening, having won the Western title. I've been involved in the club, I suppose, for the last over 20 years. As treasurer and as selector, and I'm really a very proud man here this evening. Well, I always thought we were good enough to win the West. I thought we were good enough in '93 to win the West, but we weren't hard luck in the West semi-final. But the start of this year, I said we were going to win the West this year, and we started out our campaign last January or February for March for the league, and we didn't put a whole lot of effort in for the league. But we won all matches and we got through to the league final and we won that. And then our coach, Pat Lane, said we'd get down to serious training now for the championship. And this is what the end result here today. It's a dream come true. And I would like to thank our lot of promoters who brought in all the money and sold all the tickets. And I would also like to thank one man, and that's Donnie Mulligan, who we brought into the club this year and was a great help to our club. I would also like to thank Pat Lane, our coach. I think he has done a wonderful job with our team this year, and I think he deserves a lot of credit for all the work he has done.
Woo!
As the cars approached the view of the Shannon River, they would pass the divide between the two parishes. Today we will call it the Peace Line. Mount Trinchard, the place steeped in tradition through the involvement of the people like Mount Eagle, the Spring Rices and Eskin Childers, and now the Sisters of Mercy. A new chapter in history will be written as the West Junior Final Cup passes through Mount Trinchard back to the parish. The people of the village of Lahal will be waiting in joy as the sound of the hooters reach them. Bonfires blaze, and under the backdrop of the church steeple, the cars pour into the village. They have passed the Pound Cross, and to the right, Griffin's Island Field, where many a football match was played. All families are here to join the celebrations.
I hope you're on me now. Oh, jeez. I love it. Fix yourself right.
Give a smile.
Let's go and give a big smile. And come down over here between us.
You get one quick one. Nice.
Huh? Yes. No, I'm still here.
Jesus, don't do that to me now. Outside the pub especially.
Our ladies football team and trainer Mike Stacker here. Let us congratulate him in their county final victory today over St. Nicholas's in Kildymore. What a sight as Siobhan Carney and Martin Dalton hold the prize trophies. As our chairman Ned welcomes them in.
Goodbye, Dan. Hey, well done. Well done, Dan. That's it, job.
Mrs. Noonan arrives. She washed the jerseys for the teams over the years. we have to go to Ballyhale, our chairman tells us.
The captain of New York, the only players, the captain of the New York team in the National League finally came over this play of the corner, and now with the Gerald Griffins mental, and I must also say this very moment, I want also to congratulate the Gerald Gaelic football team and the county junior title today. It's a double celebration.
We now make our way to the knockdown Arms, where Ta United will be there to greet us. They tell me that they have given Val the night off after the great game he played today for the Gerald Griffins. Neely is here, and he's taking the cup around. Gerald is sampling its contents. It's getting near closing time, and I think to get the celebrations going, I will give you 2 bars of a song, and hopefully the celebrations will go in long and wide after that. 3 cheers to our heroes, Gerald Griffins, as now they have history made. In winning the West Limerick Championship, the Saints they have put in the shade. So tonight all the bonfires are blazing, as our team in celebrations abound. The flags and the buntings are waving, as the cup it is taken around. Fill 'em again and let the party begin.
What a sight to behold!